You know, there's kind of, I think, probably not a good reason to record both of these written segments individually. So, I guess first I'll go ahead and say, just as a public service announcement, before I get to, because this one's much shorter, before we get to the main written segment that I had specifically prepared. So this is just to, get this out here. It's part of my community service that I'm doing this. But so, okay. If you have like a bag of cough drops, right? Like more than one, like one of those big bags that they put a lot of them in. When you get one out and you unwrap one from the bag, don't just put the wrapper back in the bag. Okay? If you take it out and you unwrap it, don't just put the wrapper back in. Because what that's going to do is it's going to make more trash in here. And then you have to like dig for it. And I know it's like, what other option do I have? Where the fuck else are they going to go, right? I'm holding the bag, so my hand is just going to go right back in where it was. What, I mean, you expect me to like turn around and move my arm a little bit further to the trash can? I know. But listen, that little bit of extra effort saves the environment, and it saves you from ever having to like constantly dig around in your fucking bag. And yeah, I don't know. And, hey, believe it or not, some sickos actually do that. Not me, of course. I would never do such a thing. That's but I just, for other people should know. People should just know. So that there you go. Okay, so moving on to my regular or the main written segment, I guess is what you would call it. Here we go. Let me find like a streak of Sonic music here so I don't. Yeah. There was a Neon Indian one up next, so I'm recording. I can't do that. Okay, here we go. Exciting. As you may know, there's some pretty crazy shit going on outside the protective... Oh, why did I write it in this font? Oh no, I pranked myself. Okay, here we go. I can definitely read this. Okay. As you may know, there's some pretty scary shit going on outside the protective laser barrier grid dome that keeps us all safe here inside Maly's Monster Movie Monday's megastructure. No, whoop. Here, let me try that again. All right, from the top. Here we go. As you may know, there's some pretty crazy shit going on outside the protective barrier grid dome that keeps us all safe here inside the Maly's Monster Movie Monday megastructure. And if you didn't, now you do. So there's some lore for you. All of the streams take place in a large laser-gridded megadome that keeps the bad guys out. Except for Flabbergast, who sometimes is able to trick the shielding algorithms by using a disguise. So, what was I talking about? Right. So, there's some scary Nazi shit going on, and it's real bad and scary, and we don't like to get political here. In fact, so to my knowledge, it's never happened, even a single time. We keep things strictly apolitical here on this stream, hosted by a trans woman whose entire personality is Godzilla. But still, from time to time, we like to get a bit of a broader perspective on the world around us and get tuned into the issues of the day. And for that, we have to thank our very own Professorin Floorstraw. So, to give out even more unnecessary lore, Professorin Floorstraw is in what I'm sure is a major surprise to all of you. She's a professor, Rin. She's a lady professor at a prestigious university. In fact, she's actively trying to get tenure at PU and fighting against the prevailing traditional boys' club views of the Elder Council, who have long held on to their prejudice that tenure should only be awarded to, you know, like human professors and not straws that were dropped onto the floor. It isn't often that Professorin Floorstraw chooses to share her wisdom with us, mostly because she's so shy, but in honor of the beginning of our fourth, I never explained that, did I? Yeah, seriously, this is the fourth time we've done this. Feel old yet? Summerween Marathon. And to inaugurate the beginning of Pride Month, she's prepared a very special editorial written segment that she wants to share with everyone. So, let's all give her our full attention and respect for her special presentation. Alright. Professorin Floorstraw, you have the floor. Straw. Look at me fucking holding the straw up to the microphone like it's actually gonna fucking talk. I can't believe it. I have a fucking pet straw. Can you believe this shit? Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Professorin. Go ahead. She's shy. Don't worry. She's gonna... Come on. Where are Mumaraw? What was that? Where are Mumaraw? Where are what now? You know, Mumaraw. You guys gotta wear Mumaraw. Oh, Professorin Floorstraw. I think you got confused. I think that's the wrong atoll. Do you see what I mean about the difference between me and Svengoolie being that I just take a really long time to get up to the same quality of punchline? Muro Atoll! The French tested on there a bunch! You know, because bikini... You get it. Genius isn't respected. Okay, so that's it. That's the written segment. That's all I got.